Hi, this is Jana Drew. I am the Senior Marketing Director at the Cambridge Innovation Center and have been a long-time participant and speaker and moderator for the For Creators by Creators event. This event was originally started by We the People in collaboration with Tribal Vision. So you can see Ryan, Sim, and Suzy M are here. And the event has really expanded globally, starting in Boston, going to New York and St. Louis. We the People started in 2016 in Singapore with 5 stores and 14 brands. And now there's over 300 brands by We the People. And we've been doing these events, attracting hundreds of people to talk about crowdfunding and how to go from a local to a global market. I'm really excited to be presenting today. And as you know, we're running this event online because of the serious coronavirus situation. And so as a team, we really reach out to the folks and we were concerned and do whatever we can to show our support for the communities that are out there. And we're really excited that we can do this event online and take care of everyone's health and make sure that we're all aware of the situation and doing what we can. I'd encourage everyone to stay through the end of this event, as we'll be doing a raffle and also celebrating leap year by announcing the 29th person who joined our event. So please do stay till the end. And we'll be doing 2 creator panels, one with an initial journey of crowdfunding and one on going from crowdfunding to global expansion. And we'll also have some very unique expert sessions for all of you to learn. And as I would encourage all participants to chat in the right-hand side or add any questions if you'd like our participants or our panelists to respond to any questions. And without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Ryan Sim, who is a co-founder of We the People. He's a creator himself, as well as his co-partners, Nissan Chan, Joel Liu, and Jay Kang. Ryan is the managing director of We the People, who is responsible for marketing and business development. And he manages and leads all of the marketing strategies, messaging, and tactics for We the People. He's also the co-founder of Kisetsu, which is a maker of slim, stylish RFID protected leather wallets, along with his childhood best friend, Joel. Working with creators and as a creator himself, Ryan has learned that the foundation of successful partnerships is the communication and honesty that you present to your partners. And I'd like to start introducing him with this quote in an American Express article where he said, "FaceTime is key. This builds trust and provides a good opportunity for high-level discussions. The benefits of this are simple: more trust. Trust means that you'll have better access, and it also means that you'll get priority. But there are no tricks. There are no fake personalities. You've just got to mean it." So Ryan, in terms of building trust and welcoming the community, I'm going to turn this over to you. Please go ahead and unmute yourself to present.
All right, thank you, Janice. Hi, everyone, and my name is Ryan. I'm the managing director of We the People. So welcome in. This is what should be our largest ever FCBC for Creators by Creators Expo ever. It is virtual, and Janice has explained why. So We the People is an incubator of crowdfunding businesses that we also own a chain of retail stores all around the world, and we support the crowdfunding community. And me and my other co-founders began this journey as creators ourselves, and our dream was to create pathways, right, for other people to follow in our success. Because I started as a creator too as well, and the issues were, how do I find global success? And eventually we started those channels ourselves. We started a store. Now we have For Creators by Creators to tie the community together. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about crowdfunding at this point in time. Rewards-based crowdfunding has been a very popular strategy in reaching out basically to the world with a very low risk. And you have very good potential of raising a lot of money, pre-sales, right, for a product that doesn't exist yet or something like that. It's a very important step towards global market validation. So at We the People, our channels serve as a bridge between the US and Asia as we expand and have more channels all around the world. It's just easier for brands to come with us and then expand globally. Every time we have a new presence in a different country, that means more channels, right? We've had multiple brands that started with us in Asia that are now being retailed in the US and beyond. And that all happened in the span of less than a year. So we've had a lot of tremendous success. So we co-founded co-founded For Creators by Creators with Tribal Vision. They specialize in strategic outsourced digital marketing, business development, marketing transformation. They have been solid partners since the start. Okay, so For Creators by Creators, right? Why you guys are here today? It's a platform and community for entrepreneurs, startups, investors, manufacturers, and other people in the crowdfunding industry, the whole ecosystem to come together, to interact, to learn from each other and make progress to go global. Something like this has not really existed in the space before because crowdfunding has been quite disjointed. It's all over the internet, but there hasn't been one event or a platform to tie it all together. And this is what we want to be. Objectives is to bring in different stakeholders in the crowdfunding movement that can significantly benefit from collaboration with each other with the necessary support, launch the brands beyond one product and one market. Because the world's a very big place. There are multiple markets all over the world, and we're here to put all those minds together to show you how you can do it yourself. Entrepreneurs who can leverage on the FCBC community have made tremendous progress. They even found product manufacturers, partners, suppliers, even professional help, retailers and consultants too, to help them to go global. And so another interesting thing that we're doing for the crowdfunding community is something called live funding. This is something we invented back in 2016 because we ourselves are creators and we went on to create stores, physical platforms and channels for discovery for crowdfunding products. We introduced a new service called live funding. So live funding is where if you had a product that you're going to launch on Kickstarter or crowdfunding, live funding is where we give you physical space in our channels, like our stores, where you can set up, send us your prototypes and samples, give us your pitch. We'll help you push that to the physical market. This will give you tremendous credibility to your crowdfunding campaign and so on. We've helped like more than 50, 60 different brands capitalize on our channels to get more traffic to their crowdfunding campaigns. Okay. So we've had tremendous success in the past 5 For Creators by Creators. Like Janice previously mentioned, we started in Boston and all the way to New York. I think we had really, really fun success in New York. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out on our fcbc.co website. It gives you more information about what we do. I'm really extremely excited for this current FCBC. It's our first virtual one ever. The great thing is that nobody needs to get on a plane, take the train. There's no traveling involved. You just need a good internet connection. This means literally anyone all over the world can join in, connect with us, and take advantage of the platforms we've built. I mean, it's been 4 years. We've built very good inroads in different markets, brought on all the different professionals, everything, all the services you need, all can be found in one place now. So take a time to explore exhibition, mingle people, and make the best of your time here today. Do understand that today, since it's a virtual event, the cool thing about this is that it's recorded, right? So that means people all over the world can come in and check this out for the next 30 days. So that means we get 30 days of exposure. Guys, this is basically a 30-day long event. That's the awesome part about this. So I'd like to thank all our sponsors for making this happen and making this possible. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here today since day one, a long time ago. And yeah, thank you guys for coming in. I'll hand it over to the next speaker, Suzy.
Yes, and before Suzy jumps in, I'd love to just make a quick point in terms of the global expansion for this event. Really, We the People started in Singapore, and then the first FCBC event was in Boston, which is where Tribal Vision has headquarters, as well as in Rhode Island, which is where I am right now with our CIC Providence location. So CIC has also been growing globally. Tribal Vision has global clients, and I think we're going to hear from Daniel as well with his global expansion. So I think that just really to reinforce our global theme, we've got people from all over the world at this event right now. And over the next 30 days, you'll have access to this information and build connections. So it's not just an online event, it's the retail stores having the location in St. Louis. FCBC is also going to be in Silicon Valley with We the People opening up their first store there. So that was just announced earlier this month that Santa Clara store will be opening March 5th. So there's really in-person events too that will be happening in the future that will allow us to continue to connect and partner. And so going right into partnering with Suzy and Travel Vision and Suzy's background, she has extensive experience as a global business development consultant and a hands-on marketing practitioner. And she's played a transformative role in helping generate powerful global business operations for worldwide clients like GE, Samsung, Sony, and many others, with leading biotech and healthcare companies as well. In the technology and B2B space, she's worked with leading technology industry analysts to help partners build positive references and influence the influencers to penetrate the global market and create strong sales. Suzy and her work has been recognized in Fortune magazine, Digital Times, E-Times, a lot of publications, and she's also presented numerous keynote addresses and executive training sessions. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Suzy to go ahead and talk a little bit more about this event and her role.
Thank you, Janice. It's great to be here. Hello, everyone. I'm Suzy. As Janice just introduced myself, I'm Suzy and co-founder of FCBC, For Creators by Creators. I'm the Senior Vice President of Travel Vision Worldwide as well. I have founded BDMT Global, which stands for Business Development and Marketing Transformation globally, to best support international companies and entrepreneurs in the US to be succeeding in the US market. I've been working as a virtual CMO for over 20 years now, advising C-level executives at Fortune 500 high-growth entrepreneur companies in the US and global market entry, growth, and support of a strategy execution with my BDMT team. BDMT Global at Travel Vision is a strategic marketing and business development outsourcing partner that for many years assisted international companies entering the US market to drive demand, to support business development and sales activities, and to achieve growth objectives in the most attractive marketplace, the US. The BDMT Global team of experienced industry and go-to-market expert is headquartered in Boston, as Jane just mentioned, where I'm speaking from today. I know a lot of you in different places right now, and I know Ryan is connecting from Singapore, and Daniel from California, Janice is from Rhode Island. It's truly a virtual event today. And BDMT is widely recognized for helping growing companies with a comprehensive development and implementation of go-to-market strategies, global marketing, outreach, and digital transformation, and new product launches. So FCBC is all about connecting people, helping entrepreneurs, and sharing the knowledge and experience and resources to help each other. At FCBC, you can learn from the most successful crowd-funded brands and from FCBC founders how to create a successful business with a long-term horizon, and prepare and run a successful crowdfunding campaign, and use it as stepping stone towards achieving a bigger goal, the global brand growth. The global brand growth beyond running a successful crowdfunding campaign is the theme of today's event. This time it's really a global event, as Ryan just mentioned and Janice mentioned as well. We appropriately gave the name Go Global. Too often, from my experience, we see a great product entering the market, confident that having an innovative, superior product will be enough for market domination. We also see that crowdfunding companies don't have a plan for how to build up to the campaign and how to build on the success of the campaign for the faster growth after it's over. Don't start without a plan that goes beyond the campaign. Get help. Move beyond product orientation, build a brand, and go global. At FCBC today, the founders and participants value above all the educational aspects of our unique community. Since 2004, I've been teaching marketing at Emerson College located in Boston as an adjunct professor. We love seeing the next generation of entrepreneurs being inspired and learning valuable insight from successful creators and founders like yourself. At FCBC, entrepreneurs and creators and experts volunteer their own time and support the FCBC movement by telling their stories, success secrets, answering your question, answering their success, and meeting and collaborating on common projects. As Ryan mentioned, FCBC would not exist without you, so thank you. Every FCBC event features a large number of the most prominent handpicked creators, experts, investors, and others who help crowdfunding entrepreneurs need in setting up their enterprise. Some of them will be speaking today, and you are guaranteed to meet more at future events. Subscribe to our newsletter as we regularly publish exclusive interviews about our creators, stories, and their success. Visit fcbc.co to read new exclusive content and produced and published for the crowdfunding community. At FCBC events, we organize an expo like the one we have today, where it's an opportunity for crowdfunding products to meet and sell to prospects and meet future investors and retailers and distributors. So if you have eyes set on global growth and would like to create and execute a flawless strategy that includes a crowdfunding campaign, but also goes beyond it, welcome to FCBC, and let's get started. Thank you, Janice.
Yes, thank you so much, Suzy. So I'm really excited, as Suzy mentioned, talking about successful crowdfunding creators, to introduce Daniel Chin, who is the founder and CEO of Hyper, which specializes in cutting-edge Apple and mobile accessories. Hyper is known for its record-breaking Kickstarter campaigns with the most crowdfunded USB-C hub with $3.1 million invested into it, as well as their USB charger with $2.8 million. So very successful crowdfunding campaigns, and you can now find Hyper products at almost all major retail stores worldwide, as well as at hyper.com. So again, I'm really excited to introduce you, Daniel, and please take it over. And we'll be wrapping up right around 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, and whatever time it is in Singapore, Ryan. Go ahead, Daniel.
Hello everyone. I'm Daniel Chin, founder and CEO of Hyper. As you can tell from my accent, I'm originally from Singapore, but I'm now based in Silicon Valley, where Hyper is headquartered. Hyper is a brand of computer and mobile accessories with a global footprint. You can find our products in all major retailers around the world. And we got to where we are today with a little bit of help from crowdfunding. To date, Hyper has done over 17 crowdfunding campaigns across Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And we have 5 campaigns that have crossed the $1 million mark. Hopefully we'll have the 6th one as we have a live campaign that is ending in a few days. This is the most number of $1 million campaigns a single creator has in crowdfunding history. We are consistently able to churn out successful crowdfunding campaigns because we have built a massive following over the course of time. To date, we have close to 140,000 backers. So to put into perspective, that's at least 2 giant football stadiums of supporters that knows that they can get the latest and newest tech from Hyper. But we weren't always like this. My very first Kickstarter project was back in 2011. I had this idea for sharing a USB storage with iPhone and iPad. And I built a prototype which managed to win a CES Innovation Award. There was going to be a big press event with lots of publicity around it. But we were far from going to market. And there was no way to capitalize from all the attention for winning the award. So I thought the idea of doing pre-orders and decide and chance upon this new Kickstarter concept. This was back in 2011, and Kickstarter was only founded 2 years prior.
Quick question, Daniel. One of the attendees asked if you have many loyal returning supporters in your campaigns. Do you
yeah,
track?
we have about 15% repeat backers who constantly repeatedly back our campaigns. But with every campaign, we are able to get new customers, acquire new customers. Yeah.
Thank you.
And so this was our very first campaign. We got lucky with our second crowdfunding campaign. We managed to cross the $1 million mark. This was a USB flash drive for the iPhone and iPad. The reason for the success was an innovative product. We got massive amount of media coverage. I appeared on TV and on newspapers. Unfortunately, with all the extra coverage, we also invited intense competition, and Sandy's came along. It was too much of competition, and we weren't able to scale the business beyond our Kickstarter success. So
can you talk a little bit more about what did drive your success and the kind of the global nature of your business now?
Yeah. So over the next few years, it took a lot of experimentation from us. We learned our lessons from that Kickstarter campaign, and we were able to fine tune our strategy. So we caught our big break with this Kickstarter product that went on to raise 3.1 million. That caught the attention of Best Buy, which was which is currently the world's largest brick and mortar electronics store.
And how do you think it attracted that attention? Could you talk a little bit more about what strategies you used? One of the attendees said that he's here just to hear your advice, and so that we're really excited to hear more about like what do you think got you the attention? What really drove your success?
Yeah, first off, you need to have a really innovative product, and with that innovative product, we did a lot of PR, got a lot of press, which generate a lot of attention. And of course, over the years, we didn't get to where we are overnight. It was a series of trial and errors. We did, as I mentioned, we did over 17 campaigns. With every campaign, we learn where we did wrong, try to improve. We gather more backers and supporters, and we finally hit it with a truly innovative product that got media and supporters' attention.
So do you think some of your initial products weren't as innovative, or what are some of the other kind of mistakes that you might have overcome as you became more successful?
Well, one thing we learned early on was when we bring our idea to Kickstarter, if it's going to be successful, it's going to generate a lot of attention. Competition will try to copy our idea. So over the years, we learned to manage our supply chain much better. So much so that these days, with all our Kickstarter, with all our crowdfunding campaigns, we're able to ship almost immediately after the crowdfunding ends. So I think that together with our consistency of creating successful crowdfunding campaigns and able to fulfill successfully right after the crowdfunding ends, that gives confidence to our backers, our customers. Yeah.
That's great. Well, I know you're also giving a keynote and panel discussion later. There's another question here about what % of your campaign revenues from PR versus ads versus organic. Maybe that's a question you can answer at your next panel.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I have those numbers.
Yes, and I want to make sure that everyone has some time to go into booths and talk to the different presenters and exhibitors during the networking sessions, and we're doing back-to-back events, so I want to make sure we can move on to the next event and prepare for our exciting conference coming up with lots of new faces and people who I've met at past For Creator by Creators events as well. But I'm really glad that you're part of this event, Daniel, and would look forward to hearing more from you. So thank you everyone for attending this session, and please do come back to our next sessions, and I'll be in the booths between sessions for CIC to answer any questions you might have about building innovation communities and being part of a shared office environment. So thank you all for coming, and looking forward to more discussions about crowdfunding and global expansion.